Hi everybody, I'm Tanner LeBoyne from the Schizophrenia Society of New Brunswick. In today's video, we're going to be talking about coping with holiday stress. For most people, um, the holidays are very happy and cheerful times. It involves spending lots of time with families, gift giving, lots of good food. But for many individuals, the holidays can trigger feelings of stress and anxiety. So we're going to be talking about some things that can trigger our stress and anxiety during the holidays and some ways we can cope. So what are some factors that can potentially trigger feelings of stress and anxiety throughout the holidays? Financial struggles. Many individuals feel stress as a result of the increased financial demand that is put on us throughout the holidays. This can be feeling stressed about having to buy gifts for people, or the financial pressure of having to put on or host a holiday gathering or meal. Feeling lonely and isolated. This is especially true for people who are experiencing grief, who maybe recently lost a loved one, and now this is the first time spending the holidays without their loved one. It could also be true for people who don't have a lot of family and friends nearby. It could be due to COVID restrictions and social anxiety about holiday gatherings. Especially if you're somebody who struggles with social anxiety, you may find that having to attend social gatherings around the holidays, whether it be work gatherings or gatherings with friends or family, um, you might find that stressful. So we're going to talk about some coping strategies and on how we can manage those feelings of stress. So coping with loneliness during the holidays. So connect with your community, even if you don't have many family members or friends in the area. Find ways to connect with your community, whether it's volunteering or joining a new club or support group, and spend time with your family and friends if that's a possibility for you. Of course, keep COVID in mind and only do so if it's safe, and connect with your inner child. So, watch corny Christmas movies, play games, sing along to Christmas carols. These are all things that can help us mitigate those feelings of loneliness and help increase our mood throughout the holidays. So, coping with financial struggles and stress. So, coping with anxiety surrounding social gatherings. So, we want to understand what triggers our feelings of anxiety and how it makes us feel. So, maybe it's anxiety about having to engage in small talk. Maybe it's anxiety about being overly mindful about how we look. Maybe it's having anxiety surrounding eating in front of other people. So, the first step of coping and mitigating our anxiety is to understand where our anxiety really comes from. We want to challenge negative thinking. Many times, feelings of anxiety comes from negative thinking patterns. If we can challenge our negative thoughts and turn them into more positive lines of thinking, we can lessen our feelings of anxiety. So, for example, if you're somebody who has fears and anxieties about eating in front of other people, um, you can tell yourself, well, people aren't really going to be notice me eating. Or for example, if you think, oh, in a conversation, I'm gonna say something inappropriate and people are gonna think I'm weird. You can reframe that to say, you know what, I can't control what other people think. So if we can really challenge our negative thoughts and try to turn them into more positive thoughts, we can lessen feelings of anxiety. Utilize deep breathing techniques. Take some deep breaths, 8 seconds in and 4 seconds out for example, before going into a social setting. And always remember, it's okay not to feel okay. If you don't feel up to attending a work gathering or a family gathering because of your anxiety, that's perfectly valid. So thank you all for taking the time to watch this video today. I hope you got something from it. Um, We would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays from the Schizophrenia Society of New Brunswick. And of course, if you're ever in crisis, please call 911 or proceed to your nearest emergency department as soon as possible. Thank you, everybody. And again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from our society.